What's going on, fam? It's your boy Lazy Lightsaber back at it again for another video today. We're going to be talking about the Nintendo Treehouse that we saw earlier today, as well as discuss some Paper Mario and some Bakugan, if I'm saying that correct, or Bakugan. So basically, it was trash. I know, another negative video, right? But it was trash, and we'll get into what parts I liked, what parts I didn't like, and then the overall feel about the Nintendo Treehouse, and then kind of where we move forward from here. Real quick before we get into it though, don't forget to follow your boy. That's at Lazy Lightsaber on Twitter, at Lazy Lightsaber on Twitter. If you are new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below and that like as well. If you are enjoying this content, don't forget to share this video as well around so that we can have more people come over to the channel and rock with us. Don't forget as well to comment below on your opinions. I'll definitely get in the comments and get, you know, the conversation rolling with you guys as well, as we always do. So the Nintendo Treehouse came out, I believe it was at 10 p.m. Pacific time today. And basically they showed a lot of Paper Mario. Actually, they showed all Paper Mario. And so there were some positive things that I did like about this. It's okay, so I'm not coming around to the game because I don't like the game itself, but I did notice that I did see it in a different light today. The art style of this game looks cleaner now. Like the graphics, they actually look good. I was kind of afraid when I saw gameplay that it wouldn't look as good as what the trailers show. But actually, I'm impressed on how clean and smooth the game ran during their presentation. So that looked good. I was concerned at first, with the art style and how that would affect the gameplay. But after actually seeing it on the Treehouse, those kind of worries kind of left me. So the game graphically looks sound. The art style came across looking good. I did enjoy the game visually. And there were some parts, especially at the beginning of the game, where it kind of gave me a very Mario feel to it. So I did enjoy that. However, a big however, I saw the fighting options and how you fight in this game. It's very cumbersome. It's very confusing. I was like, WTF, what is going on? Why is there a huge, just a battle? It becomes a huge thing. It like you have to have your arrows positioned in a certain way, and certain things have to fall into place in order for you to become successful when you're battling a boss or battling, any type of bad guy. So that to me, I did not like that, because I'm used to a traditional Mario game where the battle isn't so, extensive, so long. You just jump on the bad guy and that's it, or you throw a fireball, or you throw a hat, or whatever, you're doing. It shouldn't be like this huge RPG-esque type of a format where you gotta lock it, just right. That to me just really turned me off. The fact that the fighting is just so difficult, so it's like labor. Like, dude, I'm not trying to work, I'm just trying to have fun. So at least for me anyways, that's how kind of I felt it. The guy that was playing it on the Treehouse, I felt like he had to do a lot just to kind of navigate through fighting a boss. So I didn't really care for that too much. So and what the hell, you're fighting a box of colored pencils? Like, what WTF is that? I was not digging that whole thing at all. And maybe it's just that one boss that kind of looks like that, and then kind of once you get past that, the game kind of, it shows you more, and maybe you do have good looking bosses, or bosses that actually, that you want to beat. Like, who wants to beat a box of colored pencils? I don't know. That's not what I picture as a satisfying boss battle in my book anyway. So that's kind of what the whole Treehouse was about. some pros, some cons, I guess, for me anyway. Still, this game is probably one that I will not buy on day of launch. It's probably something that I'll buy maybe later when it goes on sale. My son does want to play this game, so I may get it then for him. But it has to go on some type of sale discount. I'm not paying $60 for this game. I refuse to do that. And I'm not even paying $50 for this game. This thing needs to come way down, like into the 40s. Hopefully there'll be some type of eShop sale, or maybe I can get it at a store so I get the physical copy of the game, and at a cheaper price and kind of have it that way. So as far as I go, I'm still negative about the game, only because it's not my type of game. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and change that right now. I'm not going to say that I'm negative about the game. It's just not my game. It's not my type of game that I would enjoy. For the people who are going to enjoy this game, I'm sure they're very hyped, and I'm sure they were pleased with a lot of what was seen at the Treehouse. So from that perspective, it was probably a success for Nintendo. As far as a person not tuning in for a Paper Mario, there were some highlights. Like I said, the game looked good. It's just not for me, so I'll pass on this. And not a thumbs down or thumbs up, just kind of I'm passing it through. So the real reason why I wanted to see this event was because they tweeted out that there was going to be a game reveal, a third-party game reveal. So I was thinking, hey, maybe... Well, first, they didn't clarify it was a third party, so they just said it was a reveal. So I was thinking, oh, maybe they're going to show Metroid Prime 4, or maybe they're going to show the Mario trilogy they've been talking, or, like kind of like a Mario 64 kind of thing, or maybe they're even going to show Zelda, a little bit more about that, or who knows, just like a new game coming out. But they didn't. They showed Bakugan. I think that's how you say it, Bakugan. I've never even heard of this game. That was the big reveal at the Treehouse presentation. So I was completely bummed. Huge disappointment. I never even heard of this game. It looks like a bootleg Pokemon. Kind of have the same color as a Digimon kind of cartoon or game. I don't know if you guys know about Digimon, but they were already like a bootleg Pokemon. So you just basically went all in on that. And the game looked clunky. It looked kiddie as hell. I wasn't remotely impressed with what they showed. I'll definitely be passing on that game. I feel like they could have showed something else. Like, anything else would have been better. They have a huge arsenal. Nintendo has a huge library of games and stuff that's in development right now that they could have sneak peeked for us, and instead they showed Bakugan. That was a huge disappointment for me. I don't care about this game. Like I said, I've never even heard. Maybe they could have showed a little bit of Metroid Prime, maybe some Zelda Breath of the Wild 2 sequel, Dark Tombs, to give us a little bit of more background there, on how that game is coming. Okay, and you're probably saying, well, Lazy, those are huge titles. They need their own director. They need their kind of own presentation or their own 5 minutes. They can't just clump it in a Treehouse with, yes, granted, that is true. They cannot just clump it in the back end of a Treehouse and kind of say, hey, here's the big review. But they could have picked any third-party game that, is kind of in the works right now. And I feel like I'm bummed out that that's the game that they decided to go with. That's just my personal opinion. I think a lot of people were disappointed and kind of felt the same way as well. And then I guess for the last bit of news that we have today was the Crysis Remastered. Okay, it's coming out for the Switch July 23rd. There was something that came out that it was delayed, and it looks like only a couple of weeks out, but it is coming out July 23rd. So I am definitely interested in this game. I won't be buying it on day of launch just because I want to wait for a couple of reviews to come out first to see how it runs on the Switch. But I'm, that's definitely good news that this is coming out. So there is a little bit of good news to wrap this, month out. Now there is a rumor, and it's just a rumor, that a direct will be coming out late July. Is that true? Is it not true? I don't know. I think if a direct comes out in late July, it will be heavily focused on Mario because it's his 25th year anniversary. and they already stated that they are making, well, there's rumors anyways that they're making a lot of Mario games to come out with that. So I think if they have a full Mario kind of direct or game reveal, I think that would be a positive news for us, because Nintendo will be doing something in September, right? They've kind of already said, they said late summer, so maybe August or really early in September, where they're going to have their full direct to basically show what's coming out this holiday and then what's coming as well into 2021. So if they do have a direct or some type of big, it doesn't have to be called a direct, they could have just, do like a big reveal on Twitter or something like that, or but if they do have something in late July, that's very positive news then for a typical direct coming out maybe in September or late August, where we should get what we want, which is the Breath of the Wild sequel, maybe like a little clip for like more info and kind of showing more of the game, maybe a Metroid Prime 4 update as well. So, that's all gonna kind of hang on what kind of happens there. So anyways, guys, just wanted to wrap up on what happened today in the world of Switch and Nintendo. Again, let me know down in the comments below how you felt about it. If you like this Bakugan, if you were impressed by that, if you're going to get Mario, Paper Mario, and about Crysis Remastered, will you be copying that day one? And then as well, this rumor of a direct in July. Don't forget as well to subscribe. You guys take care, and I'm out.